My son sold his brother's car that he worked 4 years to buy and thinks he did nothing wrong. I regret buying my son a car. My son, 16, has been saving up for a car since he was 12. He worked odd jobs, mowed lawns, and did chores for neighbors. He managed to save up $1,200. He found a car he liked for $2,000 and asked me if I could pitch in the rest. I was proud of him for working so hard, so I agreed. He bought the car and was so happy. He drove it around for a few days, and then his older brother, 18, asked if he could borrow it. My younger son said no because he knew his brother was a reckless driver. My older son got mad and came to me. He said it wasn't fair that his younger brother got a car and he didn't. I told him that his brother worked hard for that car, and if he wanted one, he should get a job and save up. He got even more mad and stormed off. Later that night, my older son came to me and said he had a job interview the next day and needed to borrow the car. I was surprised, but happy that he was finally taking responsibility. I told him he could borrow it and he left. The next morning, the car was gone. My older son came home later that day, and I asked him where the car was. He said he sold it. I was furious. I asked him why he would do that, and he said he needed the money. I told him he had no right to sell his brother's car and that he needed to get it back. He refused and said it was his car now. I told him he was grounded and that he needed to get a job to pay his brother back. He got mad and said he was moving out. He packed his things and left.